And I think you're saying an interesting thing. I think so many people are programmed right now, and I know like it's been so long, and it's just like, can we get some more green candles? But I think
Yeah.
so many people are programmed now to turn to 2024, and it's like, hey, I've been told that this is going to be bullish for so long now that if we're not at sack rate like right away in 2024,
I'm
I
done.
mean, there's going to be some frustrated people out there. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. I mean, these are markets, and it is tough. I was saying this to you when we were just hanging out, I think, a couple of weeks ago, but somewhere along the line, well, I can tell you when. I think whenever everything dipped 95+% is probably when people started to reassess this. But somewhere along the line, myself and I'm sure others who set out into crypto with this vision of like, hey, this is like a decade plan. Like, I'm not saying 30 years, like, rest in peace, Charlie Munger, and, for, those kind of investors in the classical index funds and stuff like that. But I'm saying like, I have an 8 to 10 year plan. I want to be here a couple, maybe 3 cycles. And that's my plan. Well, somewhere along the line, that line of thinking went totally out the window. And I think it's when, we all went down epically.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this cycle, I need to have this. This is what it's going to do this cycle. We're talking about what Pulse can do this cycle. I'm going to get out this cycle. I need to make it this cycle. And what that does is just makes you more prone to errors and makes you watch the charts too much and makes you do something stupid and attempt to act when you really should just be waiting. So as hard as that is, I'm speaking from my own experience myself because I'm feeling this way. You have to just like reprogram your brain back to like, forget about what the prices are right now. I'm investing in assets I believe in 100%. And I said I was going to be here this long, So
yeah,
that's kind of a diatribe. What do you think?
No, I agree completely. We lost the delayed gratification mentality. You're right, when it fell, and I have seen exactly what you're saying too. Is people are relying on this cycle to sell the top, to hope to sell the top, and retire. I really think that's their mentality now, rather than stick with it, rather than delay the gratification, stake your HEX, have it laddered out so that it comes out at no matter what, because the majority of the people are not going to sell the top. They're just not going to. It's such a euphoric feeling that you're like, oh crap, what if I sell now and it keeps going up and I lose out on all that? So it is a very hard thing to do. I want people to make a plan now and stick to it, not just wait till they think it's the top and dump everything. It's just not healthy for the markets. You could trigger a top before it even was due. That's not going to happen unless you're extremely bag heavy. But I don't know. I do see that we're back to the lottery ticket mentality, unfortunately, rather than the delayed gratification. And that's where we need to keep this in mind, is if you do it right and you build a ladder, it doesn't matter when the top is. You can take those profits, and then if you roll them back in for longer, you catch the next one. And these dips don't get as violent over time if people start embracing that whole mentality. It's like, I'm here. I'm going to play the long game and get it right. That's the one thing that Richard has always says. If you get this right, it's the most important thing you can do. If you get it wrong, you're going to wreck yourself. So, it's a lot easier to get it right, and that's to hold and to stake and to ladder. So just my 2 cents.
Yeah, I'm with you. Long-term mindset. It is tough. I mean, it's easier said than done. I mean, let's face it. It's very, very difficult.